Alright. Hi, everyone. Sailor Mercury here. Sailor Quicksilver here. Amy here. Sailor Red World. Sailor Mars. Sailor Red World Ray here. Shit. And today we're going to talk about Naoko Takeuchi or Takeuchi, however you say her kin name. I don't really know how to say it. So I'm just going to say it the way it's spelled. Takeuchi. And some of the beliefs that folks have about her. And none of these beliefs are true. They're just what folks believe. Now, a lot of folks might say, oh, she's well known. Yeah, I guess she's kind of well known. I don't know how well known, But at the end of the day, a lot of folks have beliefs about her that are not true. And a lot of folks are going to read things on the interwebs, whiffs, and they might believe that has to be true. Well, first off, one of these beliefs is that she, had a falling out with the Toei business. Now, I don't know if it's true or not because you always hear, oh, that she gets along with folks and then she doesn't get along with them, and that, oh, how she likes, to get her way when it comes to ownership and double right and might and slay. Well, I don't really know if it's true or not because I don't know her. I only know what's written on the interweb and it ain't but true. If both of them went their own ways at one time, and a lot of folks seem to believe they did, well, it wasn't that long if she did, which I don't believe she did. A lot of folks also believe about her is that they also believe that, that she didn't have any friends growing up and that the sailor fighters, were the friends she wished she had. But that's not true. She did have friends. I don't know how many friends she had, but she did have friends when she was growing up, made friends when she went to learn, and was kind of liked by a lot of folks. I don't know by everyone, but at least everyone who knew her said something good about her. So, and she was already and a lot of folks believe that Sailor Moon was the first book she ever written and drawn. The truth was she had written and drawn other books before Sailor Moon. And it was only Sailor Moon that became well known and became, beloved by a lot of folks around the world. But she was already drawing and writing other books that are less known. And she's apparently still drawing and writing books to this day. You got something to say? Oh, yeah, Sailor Mercury. Sailor Quicksilver, Amy. A lot of folks also believe that she hated the English work. Now there's no truth to back this one up or not. At the time, she didn't really have the same slay that she has now with the ownership. So I don't know what she thought of Deep Glee's work or Pioneer Glee's work. I don't know what she thought of Renaissance Atlantic Entertainment or New Birth Great Sea Glee's work of Sailor Moon. No one really knows what her belief was, her take on the work was. Two, she came up with the oversight that only girls or women should be sailor fighters. Now, I don't know if there's any truth to it or not, if she ever said it. Or if she did, she was only telling folks why, in the books that she drew and wrote at that time, why women were only being chosen to be sailor fighters, or being called to be sailor fighters. Now, a lot of folks don't know this is that, now, a lot of folks will say nowadays that, oh, you know that she has the main ownership over Sailor Moon. I like to say she has half ownership over Sailor Moon through a business known as Aldeling Nile Goldings, which was a business that was there to oversee her work. You know, because she had some book furlayers, I guess, the one she was working for, either miswrote some things, missing some sheets, or something. Well, something about the books or her works that she didn't like, and then she had to make a business that oversaw all of that. Oh, she's got a lot of gout now, you know. I would think that she does. I don't know how wealthy she is, you know, to be earnest with you. And a lot of folks, you know, don't know her that well, so I don't know how wealthy she is or is not. Two, she showrunned some of the Sailor Moon. Yeah, but she didn't do anything with the Deeker Pioneer Sailor Moon. She was one of the showrunners for PGSM, the live Farseer show. And she kind of was a showrunner for Hearst 123 and, you know, Forever in Stars. That I guess is kind of true. I don't know. A lot of folks also, you know, believe that she doesn't get along with the Toei business, and you know, and either she gets along or she doesn't get along. Yeah, folks have a double side to this. Some folks say, oh, she's hard to work with. She doesn't like to get along with folks. Others say she is smooth to get along with, you know. But anyway, I don't know. Because a lot of things are written about Naoko Takeuchi or Takeuchi, however you say her kin name. And some of it's true, some of it's not. It's hard to know what is or is not true, you know. So those are just some of the things that I guess are true and some of the things that are not true about her, you know. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, that's all I can think about to talk about because I don't know her that well. And I don't think anyone knows her beyond, you know, what they read about her, you know. One last thing. All right, Sailor Mars, All right. Thank you, Sailor Mars, Sailor Quicksilver. Thank you, Sailor Mars, Sailor Red World. Thank you, Ray. One last thing. What speeches does she know? I would guess Dawnish. I guess she knows other speeches, but I don't know. And is she ever going to be writing any more Sailor Moon books? I don't think she. I think that she's done writing and drawing the Sailor Moon books and is handling other business. I guess she's still drawing and writing other books that maybe no one knows about or they do. You know. But anyway, that's all the things that folks believe about her. If it's true or not, that's a whole other thing. I think a lot of it is just naysay as far as the interweb goes. You know. But anyway, if you like this film, don't forget to share it, playlist it, give it a like, and we'll see you later.